Do I have to record me?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You have permission to record. So just make sure you click record before you
Okay.
start.
Bueno, va a ser así. Okay.
Bueno, whatever you want to do is fine.
Okay.
Click record. Click record.
Yep.
Record.
Oh. Where? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. That's it.
So imagine that you can produce most of the products that you use every day. With 3D print, this is possible. This technology was invented in 1986 and its main purpose is to create a three-dimensional object by overlaying different kinds of materials. Over the years, this technology has evolved and went from being a very expensive technology to be a tool that is available for all kinds of industries. Nowadays, 3D print must be considered the only way to stop our negative impact in the environment without the need to change or reduce our amount of consumption. All we know the three R's: reuse, reduce, and recycle. This initiative were agreed in 2004 by the G8, but this initiative never worked as expected. Proof of that is that according to the Statista, every year humans manufacture 348 million tons of plastic, and this represents an increase of 232% comparing to the amount of plastic that we produced in the 1950s. Based in a pollution analysis made by the Oxford University in 2018, we know that the packaging of product and the textile sector produce more than the half of the plastic that is generated every year. Lots of this plastic is never used and becomes waste. But with 3D print, every person can use the exact amount of plastic they're gonna need, and this is gonna solve the waste problem. An investigation made by the scientist Laura Parker showed that 91% of all the plastic in the world is never recycled. But with 3D print, we can not only solve with this problem, but made it an advantage. But why? Because 3D print needs specific plastic polymers, and these polymers can be used and can be obtained from recycled plastic. With the last date, if we know that every year we produce 348 million tons of plastic, imagine the amount of plastic that 3D print can recycle to create new product. 3D print is changing the way that industries work. And most important, 3D print is going to change the way that our impact generates in the environment. So with this technology, we'll be able to have a better control in the quantities of plastic that we produce every year, and for that 3D print must be considered the future of all the industries and our principal way to create a sustainable society. Thank you.
Thank you, Jorge. Stop recording, please. Come on, people. We need to.
Gracias a todos.
Thank you, Jorge. Very well.